You want to find your own art style, but you're a little bit confused. I was a little bit confused at the beginning of it, and I did not know what to do. I didn't know how to find it. Should I be always exploring the Pinterest to find some sort of like style that I like and steal it for myself? Or should I just practice a lot until I come across my own art style? Which path should I take? And what is style after all? Let me first start off with defining style. What is style? Can we define style in a very specific way? Yes, there's a very simple definition of art style, and I want to explain it in a very clear way. When we say art style, it means that the artist that has that style is actually trying to tweak that reality and do it in another way. For example, when that artist wants to draw a human face, that artist is going to change a little bit of a composition, a little bit of a color, add some other colors to it. Maybe that artist is not going to the detail of it and just like try to get the shading right. And by doing that, that artist is representing their own art style. That is what I mean by art style. It means that you're removing something and you're adding an element of your own interest to it. So it's becoming your own picture, not the picture that exists in reality. When we are looking at a flower, we are seeing the flower in reality. If an artist is just going to take that realistically and draw it on the paper, that means that that artist does not have any specific style, because like realistic styles are not a style at all, because a style should be always a thing that is different from reality. And if you're a realistic artist, then you cannot say that you have a style. You can say that I draw realistically, but most of the artists that I know, they have their own style. Even though they are actually drawing realistically, they have their own element to it because they have added something very subtle. They have removed some part of it that they don't like, but it's so subtle that we almost cannot see it, and we call it realistic paintings. And that is what I like about it, right? That is what is attracting about that painting and that artist, because they have this beautiful way of representing their own imagination and their own feeling and just stare it in the picture so that we can perceive reality in another way. Reality is not just something that we can see with our eyes. It is also something that we can think with our minds. So when we talk to each other, we actually are representing reality. And the way that we represent it is different. A person is talking about something and it's like very positive. That same situation can be taken in a negative way. The artist's job is to make the reality, the bitterness of life or the goodness of life. It can be either of those two, and they can represent it in a way that just shows you how you could find a way in that. You don't even know what it is until you kind of like seen it before, and you've seen people manifesting those feelings through languages and artists through paintings. And that's exactly what I want an artist to be, right? Someone who's easing others' reality. So an artist has the ability to make you feel differently about the situation that you're in. Now that you know what art style is, you can go and explore a lot of other styles and pick one that is so interesting to you, that makes you feel motivated, and it gives you that freedom of thought. For example, when you're looking at cartoonish style, you feel like that kid again, and you feel that freedom, and you want to just do things that you love. That is the sign that you might want to implement some of that cartoonish style into your own style as well, and be able to see what it does. And you might want to make a collage of all of the styles that you like so that you can practice them each and every day. And after like a lot of practicing, you kind of get what you like, what kind of style you want to adopt. Thanks for watching. I hope that you learned something today. I'll see you in the next episode.